Yeah. Hey everybody, what the hell's that? What lives in there? It's not badger, is it? Fucking dog chasing a deer. But this is not a safe place for deers. You know? Normally, like 15 minutes later, you'll get like a mad woman with a Engelbert coat running after them, shouting and screaming, and the dog just totally ignoring them. I see that just about every time I come in this wood. The deer legging it. No idea where they went. Because we all know if you just stop and look at the dog, it'll go, I don't know what to do now. Normally you get a mad owner, nothing. Well, I'm not chasing after it either, but it did go away over that way. So I was standing there trying to film. There's the dog. See it? Right, black and white dog. I was trying to film the deer and the dog, but they were sort of they're a bit further apart. It's like, obviously the deer has gotten away somewhere and the dog said, oh, this is great fun. I don't know if it's on the way back to it, but the zoner will be away up there somewhere. That's so funny. Well, honestly, I suppose it's winter, so maybe the deer, it's a natural habitat. I don't believe anything the Greens say. They're all liars. It's like, we need more natural habitats, so you got one little one and then you start like coming up with stupid ideas about it. Corruption. Oh, shut up, stop going on about that. Have they got the dog? Don't think so. A black and white dog. There's a bird. I'm notoriously bad at spotting wildlife. It's not my thing, you know. I wouldn't really know the difference between a hedgehog and a fucking squirrel, you know. I would if I sat in one, probably. So, you know, the government's telling you not to take any of this wood. Fucking bastards. You freeze to death at home, but we'll look after the hedgehogs. I was watching at Clarkson's farm. I know a lot of people don't like Jeremy Clarkson, right? But I like him. But that's because I can see through the things that people don't like about him. I can see through further than that. You know, so he's actually really highlighting just how difficult it is to be a farmer. You know, with all these stupid rules and laws and things. So I did watch that yesterday, some of it. I think it's called Clarkson's Farm or something, isn't it? Diddley squat. Pretty good. Really tough, you know. So that's what's happening with all these industries, is normal, ordinary people are getting pushed out of them for corporations. So when you're giving up, when you're, say, shouting about feminism and stuff, you know, you don't need men and everything like that, you're actually giving yourself up for corporations. So please recognise that, because that's what's happening. You know. You know, you're making short-term freedoms for the loss of freedom. The analogy of Scottish Nutter Party is pretty good, because they want to be independent, but they don't. They're not going to be. Well, they're not going to be, but people aren't. People are just pawns. So, or maybe it's just because I've reached that age where I just recognise all that stuff, because I know that I don't read a lot, but I should read more than what I do about history and stuff and what happened. And I know that if you didn't go to fight, you'd be shot. That would be the First World War. Second World War, you'd be shunned from your community. So my uncle went and died in a plane. Never got his body. Did he have a choice? No, not really. Because he'd got shunned from the community if he'd refused to go. Only 19 or something, or 20, I think he was, quite young. So, you know, tyranny's always been around. It's recognising the tyranny. It's all a bit debatable. Was it Adolf Hitler? Was it Winston Churchill? Was it... this is where I get mixed up with the two, Stalin and Lenin. I know one became the other, and they're both tyrannical. Millions and billions of people died. So is it worse now? Well, I think it potentially could be, yeah. For us, it's great living here at the moment, because we're able to think about all these things. We don't have to fight for our lives every day. So we're losing touch with what really matters, in my opinion, which is quite tragic. Quite tragic. Why do I care? I don't know. I don't know why I care. Just give up on it all. This is a waste of time. So I'm going to head home for my lunch now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly didn't. Please like, share and subscribe if you like it. If you don't bother. I don't care. And fucking hell. I thought I had ducks or something there. Geese. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. If there is a next one. Yeah, there will be. I'm addicted. So, thank you. It's got a cross of death on it, look. Look at that. Bye bye. Oh, that one's got the cross of death as well. Wonder why. Why? Why is that one getting it? I mean, I wouldn't know. Is it rotten or something? Can you tell if they're rotten? I mean, I can't see the wood for the trees in here. I was just going to go there, but I heard somebody shouting at their dog. So, anyway, I think we'll we'll say bye-bye. Any minute now. I'll tell you what I'll do. Well, I'll say bye when we get to the end of this path. And then that'll be that. Sorry to be so prolonged. We could call this video the long goodbye. I'll call it the long goodbye. As opposed to a bad bye would be, oh look at that, branches in the way, I'll shift that out of the way for people so they don't trip on it. Community spirited person. I said goodbye about 10 minutes ago and I still haven't bogged off yet. But I suppose most people have got bored with this video anyway. What I'll do is I'm going to chuck you in the bin. That's what I'm going to do. You're going in the bin. That's where you're going. And I'm going to slip in this mud. Bye.